If you've been following this Onision story, then you know that there's been no shortage of twists and turns, and it should come as no surprise that we've even experienced another one here. So this comes about a week after Chris Hansen, the To Catch a Predator gentleman, approached actually the outside of Onision, Greg Jackson, James Jackson, whatever we want to call him, his house, and tried to confront him, and Onision called the police. If you're curious about that one, I have a video about that. Feel free to check it out. I'd appreciate it. Now, that may or may not be connected to this new thing that's happening, and if you've read the title of the video, I guess you know what's happened. Man, I was really surprised, though, to see this. It just kind of blew my mind. Onision is suing, taken to court, to civil court for money, Chris Hansen of Dateline, of Dateline fame, of Dateline notoriety, and Repzion, the famous YouTuber. You know, he's up there in fame. I could throw it to him. Famous. I think he's famous. Now, the rest of us being spectators who have no skin in the game, really, who we're just watching from the outside, I thought it'd be, I just want to look at this, share this with you, and, you know, maybe just give an opinion, you know? Also, before we get going too fast here, if you do enjoy the video, of course, hit the like button and that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. Let's try to get up to, like, I don't know, just a higher number, I guess. And also, I have a Twitter and Instagram link in the description down below. Otherwise, Yestervark is the name. You can check that out. Follow me on there. I'd really appreciate it. My only rule is that you only get to do those things. You only get the privilege of subscribing to me if you enjoy the video. So only if you enjoy the video, go ahead and do that. I'd appreciate it. Let's keep going. So what's going on here? Let's look at the details. It looks like this trial, so it's a civil trial, and what that means is that if anybody loses, they're not really going to jail or anything. This is all about money. One party is suing another party to try to get money, and it looks like Greg Onision Jackson, James Greg Jackson, Onision, is suing Repzion, a YouTuber, and Chris Hansen for money, because he claims that they, I guess, defamed him? It looks like the trial set for January 24th, actually coming up pretty soon here, and it's also looks like it's going to be in Washington, which I believe is also where Repzion lives, and it's also where Onision lives. I'm not sure where Chris Hansen lives. I suppose I could Google that. Where does Chris Hansen live? Connecticut. So, only the opposite side of the country. I have pulled here an excerpt from Newsweek. In Jackson's lawsuit filing against Hansen, Jackson lists his 2 children as participants, which he did not do in the filing against Sulzbach. It's unclear if the lawsuit is directly linked to Hansen's Washington visit, his YouTube series, or something else entirely. Hansen has not been served and could not comment on the suit since he hadn't seen it yet. Interesting. So it sounds like, Onision's bringing his children in as accessories to this, as participants in the lawsuit against Chris Hansen. I would guess that that has to do with Chris Hansen showing up at the house, because Repzion's never showed up at the house. Chris Hansen has, so what otherwise would be the difference? What do you guys think? Do you know? Maybe I spoke too soon. It looks like this all happened because, so Onision told Repzion to pull down his videos, and Repzion said no. And that was in the summer, and the last correspondence it looks like that Repzion and Onision had together was an email sent over the summer thanking Repzion for not including photos of his children in the videos that he has. Huh. It looks like Daniel has been served, and it looks Repzion is Daniel. It looks like Repzion has been served with the papers, so the papers have been delivered to him. The lawsuit is formally being brought against him, but Chris Hansen has not been served yet, so that's why he doesn't have any details, like it said there. This article also has this to say: Jackson has a long history of controversial content on and off YouTube. The 3 Onision YouTube channels have more than 5 million subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers. That's big fish in YouTube. And his videos still pull in tens of thousands of views each. That's a lot of views per video, but keep this in mind. 5 million subscribers? Only a few thousand views per video. The guy's a dying star, right? Shoot, I lost my name tag. Well, I guess I'm repping Amigal. I'm interested to see how this progresses. The only thing I'll say here is, it is unfortunate that Repzion is getting caught in the middle of this. I mean, he's made videos about Onision, but as far as I can tell, I mean, they're opinion pieces and they're not really slanderous. He's only reporting on things that he's seen Onision has done. He's not making things up that Onision's done. And even Chris Hansen, all Chris Hansen is doing is interviewing people that have criticized Onision. Onision, though, seems like the kind of guy where he's the light Yagami of the world, man. He's playing chess and everyone else is playing checkers. At least that's what he thinks is going on. That's what I believe that he thinks is going on. And it's just crazy to me that he thinks he can get away with this. It doesn't seem like he has anything going for him. And any rational person that takes a look at this, I think, is going to side with Chris Hansen and especially Repzion. Yeah, poor Repzion. He tweeted this. "This really is not how I wanted to start of 2020. But here we go. After the 24th, I will be creating a GoFundMe for legal fees. Until after that point, please do not donate to any GoFundMes that aren't tweeted by me directly. Receipts will be posted once complete." You know what? I'm going to put, I think that's good to keep in mind in here. I wanted to put that in there as well. I really like how direct he is there. I like how he doesn't mince words. He's just saying, all right, we're going into it. And I also like that he's saying, don't donate to any GoFundMes that are not tweeted by me directly. Receipts will be posted once complete. This guy exposes scammers. He knows the games. And I like that he's willing to put the receipts out there up front. I think that's a character move. I think that's an alpha move. And I don't know, I like that. I think it's cool. There are a couple details that I've been looking for that I haven't been able to find, so if anybody does find them, go into my Twitter, send me a message on there, and with the extra details, I'd really be interested to know that. I went ahead and pulled up Repzion's Twitter as well. I wanted to see what was going on here. He says, "Yeah, please be patient. I'm going to create a GoFundMe with legal fees / receipt costs once everything is completed. I promise I will showcase more info in the coming weeks as things develop further. The wrong can of worms here opened. We're open. Stay tuned." Oh, that's good. I like that he's willing to stay in this and fight it out. It really goes to show something. What he's saying here is if you're going to come at the king, you better not miss. That's a saying that I think applies here very well. If you're going to take a shot at Repzion, you better hope that your one shot works, because otherwise you're going to get hit back. And deep down, isn't that what we all want to see? Onision just take down another peg. I mean, the guy just got kicked off of Twitch too, right? Come on. I like this one. "The second you open up your GoFundMe, I will have to report you for fraud. In the US, you do not have a lawyer in civil lawsuit cases. You also won't need to travel as you and Onision live in the same state." Oh, so I guess it's just free then. I guess it's just a free expense for him then. You know what? One, that's incorrect. You can bring a lawyer, okay? And you should, especially when there's a lot of money on the table, and these two guys are both pretty big YouTubers. This isn't a case of two roommates fighting and one of them throwing a controller and breaking the TV and them going to court over this. That's not what this is. This is two people with very large fan bases they're worth a very large amount of money, that generate a very large amount of money. And if one person is suing the other one for damages, there can be a lot of money on the line. So, I mean, if they're permitted to have attorneys, it'd be foolish to not have an attorney there. There's a lot more money on the table to lose in this situation if you don't bring some extra protection. He responds, "Just ignore daft people like this. Yes, you do. I will release my payment receipt I made from the firm. This is very real. I always come prepared." He also tweeted, "I'm not posting anything until this is over. I don't know what people don't understand about that. I promise you, I will." And that's a smart move. When these things are going on, you have to keep your radio silent, because less is more with this kind of stuff. Everything that you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. One person responded to him, "I hope you discuss this with a lawyer. It sounds like all Greg can do is get a no trespass order on you and restraining orders or blah 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 blah. This really shouldn't cost you a thing unless you need gas money." Guys, please. We are spectating. We have no idea what's going on here. Someone is going after another person. We don't know what's going on. Papers have been issued. They're going to court. We don't know for what the exact details are. At least at the time that I'm making this video, we don't know 100% of the details. So let's quit trying to give legal advice where we have no idea, one, what we're talking about, two, we're not lawyers, and three, at a weird venue, which is Twitter. Let's stop giving people legal advice on Twitter when we ourselves are not lawyers or involved in the case at all. That's all I'm saying. This guy actually summed it up pretty well. Lawyer or not, you still need legal advice, which costs very real money. I don't know what these people are talking about. I agree with that, with the sentiment of that. And what did Onision have to say on his Twitter? Oh yeah, you have to pay for his Twitter. Now here's the important part. What do you guys think? What's going on here? Who's gonna win this? What's the evidence? Who do you side with? I mean, I think that it's going to be pretty one-sided, but let's play a little devil's advocate here too. What are the pros and cons of each side? What do they have going for them? What do they have against them? That's what I want to see down in the comments. I'm excited to see what you guys put down there. I'm going to respond as well. We're going to take a look at this. I want to have a discussion here. I want to know what you guys think about that. And you know what? While you're down there, you know, there's like a thumbs up button too, and there's also like a subscribe button. If you hit that, that'd be cool. Anyways, that's what we were going to take a look at here. Onision is suing Chris Hansen and Repzion. It's pretty crazy, pretty interesting. January 24th, mark the date. Keep an eye out for it. I'll try to keep you guys posted best as I can. Everyone else, I'm sure, will do also a pretty good job of following this. This is pretty interesting. I mean, it's pretty cool. If you guys are looking for more backup, like I said, I have other videos previously that I've made about this. Also, Chris Hansen's series does a pretty good job of it, and he just released a video of Onision's 911 call that he made to the police office, and you can actually just listen to the whole thing, basically. So check that out as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one.